Alright, so right here, Taiga actually makes a pretty big mistake. So all game he's been pretty careful because this Nyx counters him, he can't black hole, right? But Yuragi actually ultis Nyx, getting rid of the only thing that's stopping him from black holing, right? He has blink, right? There's no other stuns that can stop him. Right here, why doesn't he black hole Ember? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, Ember put a soul up, I thought he was gonna blink up to try and ulti him, right? He actually just blinks up to die, right? Like, if
let's just rewatch that clip one more time. So over here, if you watch closely, actually, Ember doesn't use BKB yet, right? He remnants up the slope without BKB. Like, if Taiga just didn't hesitate, they could actually just kill the Ember right here, right? If he doesn't win BKB. Because Juggernaut's right there.
Ember can dodge this way already, right? Just ulti right here. Even with BKB, Juggernaut's running over it. The Ember's gonna die.
Oh, you think even with BKB he dies?
Right. Even if you don't, like, at least Invoker lives, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, Jug literally used Omni on Nyx just so he could ulti, right? Just so Taiga can ulti, but he's still hesitating. Like, over here, you just ult, right? Like, there's no reason not to. Like, there's absolutely no cancels on Secret, right? Nyx, you know, Tether was just used. There's no relocate coming, right? On Nyx, just
TP back.
Tether
for the replay bug, but if you look at his skill, it's actually on.
Right, yeah, it's on CD. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Because he tethered the gyro, and then like he just doesn't use anything; he just dies here. It makes it so easy for Nisha. Alright, so for this one, whoever was drafting for Secret, you know, whether it was Puppy or Sumail, pretty much donated the game to OG with his last pick CK. You know, absolutely horrible against OG's heroes, especially against Huskar. It gets hard countered by Huskar. You know, Huskar has an AoE disarm, you know, which completely counters CK. It might seem like CK is good because OG doesn't have like AoE spells, right? But you know, just really gets countered by Huskar.
Right, because Huskar's axe, right, lets him use it even when he's disabled, right? So first of all, it can hit CK's illusions, and CK can only BKB himself, right? That's first thing. Right. They're definitely disarmed. Second of all, the shard like heals him for 50% of the damage done. So the more illusions just heals Huskar for more, right? And just gives him a better chance of surviving, right? Okay, so right here we can see that Huskar has bad lane into Lina, right? And actually, at this time, he actually buys boots as his first item, right? This whole laning phase, he just gets auto-attacked by Lina, right? Gets stunned, everything. And his decision is to get boots that first item, right? His starting items are 3 gauntlets, and then he goes for boots, right? I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe he's trying to dodge Lina's stun or something, but that's just horrible on a Huskar mid, right? Into Lina, right? Actually, because all he has to do in lane to win is when Lina stuns, he makes sure he gets his first skill off, right? And then with more stats, he definitely wins the trade into Lina. But with boots, like, what is he gonna do? Like, he literally just gets right-clicked by Lina and then runs away faster, right? So if you look at the net worth as the game goes down, like, he doesn't get any farm, and Lina just out-farms him like crazy. Like, what's Boots doing right here? Oh, all right. Every time he gets stunned, he uses first skill and runs away. Okay, so right here we see that Secret go for a smoke play, right? So DK just got his blink, you know, they're trying to make a play. They go into the enemy triangle, right? So they see Huskar and they initiate on Huskar, right? But Puppy makes like a big game-losing mistake here, right? Like, there's so many things that Puppy did wrong, right? First of all, he didn't use his first skill that reduces healing on Huskar, right?
Yeah.
And then second of all, what is he doing right here? Like,
yeah, what is doing?
Do something. Like,
okay, so it doesn't make any sense for him to not use Enfeeble on Huskar, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, even if it's level 1, it gives 45% attack reduction and heal reduction, right? Now, if you look, Huskar has like, what, less than 100 HP. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And then over here, if we look closely, he grips the Tuskar, right? He has so much time to realize, like, oh shit, I fucked up. Maybe I should just cancel my grip, Nightmare the Tuskar, and I can still Enfeeble the Huskar, like right now, right? And then DK can try to auto him, and he might still die. Like, I just don't get why he doesn't want to cancel grip.
Right, and at this point, an Abaddon's here, she should just let go of grip and run. Like, dude, just leave. Alright, so right here, you know, Yapsun goes for a Diffusal play, right? Which I think is really poor choice in items, right? Like, I understand what he's trying to do, right? He didn't get, so he went for this build where he doesn't level up his first skill at all, right? He goes full leap and he even gets stat points later instead of the Starfall, right? He's just trying to right click, especially because, you know, Huskar's third skill has magic resist now again, and he just wants to click him down, right? But his item choice actually doesn't make any sense, right? Because the Fusel Blade doesn't do anything. And then if he wants to do that, right, a better choice would either be Solar Crest, right, for his team CK, right? All his illusions get more damage on the minus armor, or he get drums. Also helps CK, right? Like Lena's going physical damage. Like this defusal doesn't do anything. Like what does it do? Like Abaddon can get rid of the slow, right? It doesn't help him kill anyone. Huskar like literally just has BKB, right? Like,
I mean, they both have BKB, yeah. Like Monkey King and Huskar will have BKB for sure this game, right? And like,
right.
And it's like Abaddon and Enchantress doesn't even give a shit. Like some supports, I guess, will give a shit, right? But then like Enchantress and Abaddon, no.
Right. And actually, in the beginning of the game, right, they always lack some damage, like 50 damage to kill like Huskar, right? And it's because he doesn't have Starfall. Like, it's just not a good build, like in this game. All right, so right here, you know, BZM makes a good play, right? He actually kills Nisha, right? So let's take a look at it.
Yep, solo kills Nisha here.
Yeah. Earth Spirit's TP gets cancelled at bot.
Right, actually Nisha has Fair Fire, he doesn't use it, but I guess he would have still died.
Yeah, it would have died, so it doesn't matter. But right here, you know what? A really good play that Ember should have done, right? Because Bad Rider ends up dying, right? And then they both die, and then the difference in them is the gold and the XP, right? So right now, there's 6 creeps in front of his tower, right? He should just buy back.
So there's 3 ranged.
Right, 3 range creeps, right? He should just buy back right now and TP out. Like, his buyback is like a 268 gold right now, and then if he comes back, if you get all the gold creeps here, he gets 250 gold at least, right? And then that gives him the XP that he's missing with Bad Rider. So this is actually a good example of when you should buy back, when there's a huge creep wave under tower, right? He immediately comes back. He'd actually lead in front of Bad Rider if he comes back, gets this creep, and go farms 1 jungle camp right now.
Alright, so here we're looking at the final fight of the series where OG absolutely get destroyed, okay? Let's look at the start of the fight. Sumail begins this fight by, going in and chronoing TB and VS. And if we look at Amar, right, just look at him. He E-blades a TB illusion, right?
Dude, this whole fight, I have no idea what he's doing, right? Because, like, I'm not even joking, like, he actually lost the game right here. Like, look at him, okay? So, if you look at him, please click him, right? You see his items and everything. He has everything. He has BKB, he has ULT, he has stun, he has the invisible cloak, right? He has ulti, doesn't do anything, right? Just watch him walk around, and then he gets linked by Ice, right?
Right.
Still doesn't BKB.
Still doesn't use BKB.
Right. Right before he gets feared, he stuns 1 person and gets feared and just dies. Like, what is this?
What's happening?
Dude!
Okay, I guess, wait, hold on. Let me play it back 1 second, okay? So Chrono, right? Okay, now, I get, maybe we can argue he's trying to E-blade the Void, but Void has Linken's and BKB. Like, so how are you gonna E-blade him, right? Like, how?
Oh my god. And then, if we actually take a look, right? Sumail, after his ulti, after his BKB, right? There's like this period of time where if Amar BKB'd and stunned Void, and then just ulti, they would have killed Void and they might have won the fight, right?
Yeah, no BKB.
If you look, Void doesn't have buyback right now, so
yeah,
like his Linken was broken too, by the way. Like, you see this, right?
Right.
So TB actually lives, right? He comes out, right? He comes out.
He uses Satanic.
Right, he heals up. Right here, right now. Why doesn't he stun Void? Just BKB and stun the Void. BKB, TB is in range to hit him, right? They can just kill him. Void has
This is like
no
a triple stun or something.
Right. Dude, he stuns 1 person, gets fear. Like, what? BKB, ulti, dude, do something.
Sätts barn, chasing